Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. I know it's been a long time since we saw each other. Y'all know I work third shift, so look over the eyes, the face, okay? Um, but Halle Berry is named in the Epstein files, y'all, and it's coming from MERALI. Um, as you come in, y'all, please hit the subscribe button, like, hype up the video, join the channel, become a Valentine sister, brother, aunt, uncle, whatever. Anyway, let's just get into it. But Halle Berry is in the Epstein files, Naomi all over the Epstein. Man, what Oprah at though? They gotta get, man. They must be getting the case on Oprah. I think that's why it's taking so damn long for them to get Oprah. But that's who I'm. Y'all know I'm always waiting on Oprah. But anyway, let's get into this and see what's going on. Okay, see what's really going on.
Guys, it's really not looking good for Naomi Campbell because she is being exposed in a lot more emails. I have done my research. I've scanned through the files, guys, and they were roughly 230 results of Naomi Campbell in emails. I've gone through all of those emails. I've gone through so many, tips, and I've narrowed all the information. So everything you guys need to know. Before we get into that, today Ghislaine was meant to testify, but she decided, guys, not to. She decided to plead the fifth. She was supposed
Yeah, she gonna plead the freaking fifth. Talking about she ain't saying nothing until they let her out free. She wanna be free. Girl, we don't need your words. Be quiet. We don't even need your words because you ain't getting out. You ain't getting out.
to testify, and she said, unless I am granted clemency, unless I'm released from prison via the president, I'm not going to be speaking today. Fifth Amendment to every single question. She did not say a word. She clearly is playing political chess here. She wants to be released. She wants something. If you guys want information from me, because Ghislaine knows everything, she needs to be released from prison. So let that be your reminder that whilst the Super Bowl was going on, she was meant to testify, and during her deposition, she decided to plead the fifth to everything. Hey guys, it's MERALI. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Please do subscribe to the channel. It's just one click. That's all you guys need to do. Comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up.
Yeah, don't forget, y'all. Hit the subscribe. Hit that like button. And so this video can get in the algorithm, please.
I would appreciate it for the algorithm, but definitely subscribe, join Murad Nation, and let's get into this video because Naomi, it's not looking good for you. Virginia, guys, jumps into the conversation. The family of Virginia Giuffre released the following letter directed at Ghislaine. Ghislaine, you deserve to spend the rest of your life in jail cells, trapped in a cage forever, just like how you trapped your victims.
Wow.
We will not stop until justice is served. Ghislaine was a monster. She was often more vicious and cruel than Epstein. Put it this way, Epstein was Pinocchio and she was Geppetto. She was the guy controlling. Told you guys, you were the person pulling the strings, making everything possible and making this being, repeated. You created a template of exploitation to harm so many people. Forgiveness is neither owed nor offered to you. No sentence can restore what was taken. This is a very strong, long statement that they have given.
And that's one survivor. I wish they would have left her alone. You know what I'm saying? Lord, because she was a true voice. She was telling it like these other ones. Tell it. Y'all said y'all know who they are. Name them. Let's name them. Their names coming up in the files. We just need to know what they did. Okay?
Officially, after she refused to testify, refused to, and say anything, they've come out dragging her. So I wanted to put these two topics before we discuss Naomi, because these two are current. They've happened today. Fresh news about what's happening. Let's not forget about this madness. But Ghislaine, you ain't never going to get out of jail. It does not benefit Trump to release you from jail. That would be fury on him and his supporters for Ghislaine to be released. So she's definitely going to be in jail for a very long time. Now, somebody want to tell me why Halle Berry is also mentioned in these Epstein files, and that Epstein was trying to impress this girl. He was trying to get a massage from her, and he said that he's got pulls at Harvard if she did great at her SATs and etc. And one way to impress her was the fact that he was able to phone Halle Berry immediately on the phone, and she was able to pick up. Why does Halle Berry and Epstein have direct contacts?
Why?
I'm genuinely, guys, so confused as to how, like, can somebody explain to me as to how, you know, I'm going to read you this part of the tip. Redacted went to Epstein's home a second time. She recalled being in a smaller room with a wooden table. It wasn't an open suite. Sorry, they talked about Redacted, and Epstein told her she had a chance not to tell the others. Epstein called Halle Berry on speakerphone. Redacted was sitting across from him. Redacted was impressed. Epstein also called Naomi Campbell in front of her. Redacted recalled going in an elevator and remember seeing a hall of books. Redacted was so impressed by this. They, you know, trying to pull all the famous friends. How does Epstein even have Halle Berry's number direct? And she's so readily available to pick up the phone and speak.
Halle, Naomi, whoever Jeffrey Epstein wanted to call, he had a direct access, and they always answered just like that.
To Epstein. I don't understand that. I don't understand how. And the date of entry, guys, was 2020. When this, you know, person came forward and discussed this. Discovered for modeling at the age of 13. When she was 15, she traveled to New York, lived in a model's apartment.
I mean, they got her when she was 13.
This is insane to me as to how Halle Berry is now involved in this. She's not said one word. She's not, you know, said anything about these statements because she's hoping that nobody's speaking about her. And to be honest with you, nobody is. It's not the fact that Halle Berry has been accused of wrongdoing. It's the fact that Epstein has your number, bro. Epstein can just call you and you're picking up like this so quickly because he needs you to show these girls, look how impressionable I am. So I want X, Y, Z. He would use these celebrities as vessels, as tools to show, look, I've got a great connection book. So you're going to do what I want because I'm this big shot person and I can help you become a model, get to Harvard, get to any university because I've got all of the pulls. It's not about what you get. It's about who you know and networking. And he has that. It's just the fact that he would be able to call her. And why would he choose to call?
I think Epstein was a PIMP for the world, because he had contacts all over the world that would call him. They would pay. He would hook them up. Yeah, and y'all need to look up King World, WURLD, and he did this great thing about Wayfair. Y'all remember Wayfair, that darn furniture store? Do you know that? Yeah, they had minions in some, and they were selling like a just say a darn what you call it, bookcase for like $8,400. You know what I'm saying? That's because it had a special gift on the inside, right? But King World is on YouTube. You know, KINGWURLD. Yeah, and look it up. Wayfair.
Halle Berry out of all people? I don't understand. He called Naomi Campbell. She picked up, but we knew that she would pick up, for goodness sake. But Halle Berry, they got your name in the Epstein files talking about you and Epstein have this great relationship because he's able to phone you on the phone call and directly call you. To me, that's crazy. To me, that's insane. You're telling me if Epstein's able to call me and I'm picking up and answering, that means that we have a relationship. That means that we've met somewhere along the lines. Because what does that mean? How was he even able to get her number? He must have had contact with her in some kind of way. Maybe it was an event. Maybe he took her number and maybe he just randomly phoned her. That's also very plausible and they don't have a relationship. But to me, that's very bizarre. But her name is mentioned in this and I would like to make that very clear. Now, let's get into the rest of the files in regards to Epstein and Naomi Campbell, which we did not discuss a couple of days ago. But there are more. Hi, Naomi. I hope all worked out the other day. Jeffrey wants me to let you know that he'll be in New York tomorrow. Might you be around? Hi, Naomi. Jeffrey is looking to speak with you. Could you please give him a call on his cell or the office line? Jeffrey and Naomi go way back. Because for the fact that these two have been talking, trying to have meetings, trying to speak on the phone, so much so, you would have thought that they didn't really have a relationship, but they look like they were actually good friends. Another email from Leslie Groff to Epstein. Please call Naomi right away. She says she really needs to speak with you. She has results and she's going to be okay. What results does Naomi have for Epstein, please? These emails are insane. She has results. What results does she have that Epstein will be pleased by? What does that sound like to you? It sounds like people like Naomi and even Heidi Klum are being accused of grooming and collecting girls and boys for Epstein. That's basically what this is implying. And then the direct connect.
MURAD got it. He got it until you mentioned the United States.
Between Diddy and Epstein is literally Naomi. Please call Naomi right away. She says she really needs to speak to you. She really needs to speak to Epstein about what results does she have that would make him so happy that she needs to speak. These are all emails directly from the Department of Justice website, guys. Naomi is following up on these in the plane. She said she spoke to you about this and she hopes you can call her soon. She needs to know. Please call Naomi right away. She says she really needs to speak to you. She has redacted and she is redacted. What does Naomi have that she really needs to speak to Epstein about? I don't understand, guys. It doesn't look good. Hi, Naomi. Jeffrey is in New York and asking if you might be as well. Please let me know. Naomi texted me. She's trying to get in touch with you. She's on her UK cell. Why does she constantly want to try and have some kind of relationship or, trying to show things to Epstein? I don't get it. Please call Naomi Campbell. She's in Spain, but she's up. Constant phone calls, guys. All in emails, trying to set up phone calls between Epstein and Naomi. She keeps having results. She keeps having answers. Epstein's looking for stuff. And it's no surprising to me that Naomi has all of these fundraising charity events, which easily will be used to attract more, impressionable models, which is what Epstein, of course, wanted. Let me know for Naomi Campbell. She might be available to come see you sometime today or tomorrow. In 2015, guys, after Epstein was accused and convicted. Please call Naomi Campbell. This is 2016.
Naomi was the side chick, keeping the business going while Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell was in prison or in jail awaiting trial. Naomi may have kept it going. That's what I think. Just me.
They were still in cahoots. They were still in cahoots, guys. Another tip. When Redacted was 18 years old, in approximately September, Redacted, she met David Blaine in New York at a nightclub. At some point, Blaine introduced Redacted to Epstein. Blaine took Redacted to Epstein's New York mansion. There was a big dinner there where Naomi Campbell was present. So Naomi Campbell is directly present in Epstein's house having a dinner whilst there is an 18-year-old girl there with Epstein. And you're going to sit here and tell me that Naomi knew nothing, that Naomi wants to put out an interview talking about how she is completely blindsided.
She already, look how she looking at that girl. Huh. Like she trying to auction off or something. That girl like, whatever.
So upset and stands by the victims when you were at this man's house having dinner and there's several new emails now being released discussing the fact that you and him had this relationship. You kept trying to call. You have results for him. Oh, she's in Spain, but she's up. Oh, she's in New York, but she wants to try and meet you. Oh, she really needs your jet. She needs to use it to fly and etc. Continuously. And Naomi's clever here where she is not directly saying to Jeffrey, hello, it's me, Naomi, let's call. It's always a middleman. This Leslie Groff guy, whoever the hell this man is always the middleman for Naomi and Epstein. It's not directly her in her own words. She tried to cover that up. But these emails already expose you as it is, which is why Jeffrey wanted everything on emails, because when Mad Day came, which is what these files are, a lot of these celebrity names are going to be exposed. Naomi, this does not look good for you in these fresh new emails.
Yeah, look at the girl. They look like that same young girl. She listened to what they're saying, right? Look at Naomi up there still talking. But that little young girl said, I'm getting up out of here. That's what I'm thinking. That's just what I see in the picture. But Naomi, you held it down while Epstein and Maxwell was in jail. That is my thought on it. I don't know what Oprah at, but Oprah somewhere. Because that's Naomi's friend too, remember?
You really need to speak to Epstein because you have results. What results? What do you mean by results? What results do you have? Epstein asked you to look for something or someone? And a lot of these tips are models, girls, 15, 16 to 18, whatever. Of course, a successful model like Naomi can easily lure that in. That's basically what this is all implying. It's sick, twisted, and disgusting. And this is what I don't understand, right? I can't speak for America because they ain't doing shit when it comes to the Epstein files. You understand? But
come on, MURAD. Don't go there now. Don't go there because y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all got darn proof. And he ain't in jail. But as far as the U.S., that's all on Trump. Okay? We doing something. We done had people resign just like y'all. Okay, so let's not put the U.S. and the U.K. like that. All us in the Epstein files, I mean, not me. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm half sleep. Y'all know I work third shift, okay? So look over me, okay? I'm trying to stay awake. Listen, Murad, I don't think it's fair that you say the U.S. ain't doing nothing. Shoot, y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all got anybody in jail over there? No. We got anybody in jail? Ghislaine had Jeffrey or Epstein. But no, we ain't even had, no, we ain't, no. We pitiful over here, yeah. As far as them files go. And y'all pitiful too, as far as y'all's files go that y'all can't open until the guilty man has left this earth. Okay, so don't talk about us.
The UK, there are consequences. Okay, one politician resigned. The person who assigned that politician also resigned because they were in the Epstein files. You got Andrew being dragged left, right, and center to the point where he might not, the police are going to be investigating him or etc. There's a lot of consequences happening to the people. They're even saying that the British monarchy is going to fall because of these files. But yet, even though all of that is happening and that's great, Naomi somehow is still coasting, and I don't understand why. I feel like my theory is that she is being protected by some very powerful people because she knew to align herself with a lot of these billionaires when she was dating these men. She knew that power comes with dating these men. Protection comes from dating these men, which is why she's literally got 9 lives and why this.
Straight up, Murad, my buddy. I love Murad, okay? So it's just, I don't like nobody saying nothing about the United States, okay? Because it'll be back to normal soon.
Despite all of these emails and articles and everybody writing about it, nothing is going to happen to her career. She's still going to be at these charity and you know, and galas and whatever it may be, and you know, doing runways and you know, still working at, you know, with these fundraisers. She's still going to be doing all of that, no matter what comes out about her, because she's been protected by some of these very powerful people that she has relationships with, that she either has dated or got to know through the people that she's currently dating. She's very clever with how she set herself up in.
She probably was with Prince Charles. Check on that.
This way, because it doesn't make sense to me as to how she is not facing any consequences.
King Charles.
She is not losing any brand deals. She is not losing any charity associations when the fact that her name is significantly mentioned in these files over 200 times, talking about you need to speak to him, please Epstein, I need to speak to you, I need to use your plane, or you know, I've got results for you, please call me, I'm in Spain, oh I'm in New York, oh you're trying to have tip lines about how she's having dinner at his house and etc. Not only did she know, my assumption and opinion is that she helped to expedite and that she helped to groom and helped to collect and bring and lure. That is just what I genuinely believe this is. Because Epstein needed big time models to do this. And of course, Epstein directly is in relation to Victoria's Secret. Les Wexner owns it. Epstein's sugar daddy. These high profile models like Naomi would benefit having a relationship with Epstein so that she can keep doing things with VS or keep having these modeling gigs. All of it is connected, guys. But, you know, it's absolutely.
Yeah, y'all don't forget Oprah is her friend. Oprah is her friend. That's all I got. Y'all want to see the rest? Y'all can go to MERALI. He's on YouTube. Yeah. So nobody is in jail as of 2026. Nobody's in jail over the Epstein files. So let's just not call out the US. Okay. All right. And we won't call out the UK. All right. Love y'all over there in my UK family. My Tattletale UK family over there. All right. Well, this is Valentine TV. That's all I got. Y'all can tell I work third shift. I apologize for my posture and all of that. But please subscribe, hit the like button, okay? Thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.